Hey everybody, Run this 342 here with another Warframe gameplay. Today is just a video speaking about my experience during the whole hurricane that just passed. If you're not interested in that, fine. Well, now's the time to just leave the video, since that's all I'll be talking about for these few minutes. So far the hurricane was pretty substantial. We didn't really expect it to come directly towards us, and even though it didn't, we still had the worst of it, which was the right side. Lots of damage in my home. Lots of branches were flown like torpedoes from my neighbor's yard to my yard, damaging some of the sheds, as well as uprooting some trees. So it was quite damaging. For the past 48 hours, I've been working my butt off. My face is sunburned, my arms are sunburned, I can't feel my arms that well. Pretty much worked my ass off with minimum breaks to get things done. Lots of work to do. Those of you who follow me on Twitter have seen the pictures that I posted, and those of you who sent me requests for specific items, I do apologize I haven't been able to read them yet because I am exhausted. But yes, we are safe. There was lots of flooding downtown in my area, but I'm okay. A lot of people are okay. Not many people have died, which is fortunate. We heeded the warnings. We're prepared for this, so it wasn't that big of a deal. The only big issue was the lack of power for 2 days. Today I've recently regained power, which is great. That's why you're seeing this video. But it's just been a struggle with me and everyone else here without power. Not because of, luxury items such as internet, but it's mostly because of AC. Since we live in Florida, it's always extremely hot. It's not like Arizona though, but it's always hot. And the hot and the humid just wear you down. It's terrible. So AC was a big problem. The generator was only useful for cooling the fridge, so that the fridge items do not go to waste, especially those in the freezer. So that's what the generator was mostly used for, that and television, just so we could see the news. But that's about it. Being in a hurricane is, I can't really say if it's better than a tornado, since I haven't experienced a tornado, but a tornado comes and goes. A hurricane lingers there. It just stays there and lingers. And then when it happened in Texas, Harvey was worse than Irma, in my opinion. Because unlike Irma that just kept going, Harvey stayed there and flooded everything, because it stayed there until it deteriorated, which is terrible. That's the worst thing that could happen. So far, United States, 2 Cat 4 hurricanes struck for the first time ever in the same year. Thank goodness the other hurricane, Jose, is going right back where it came from, because honestly, we cannot have another one. We're recovering now from Irma. Lots of street lights I've seen been knocked down, stop signs been flipped, as well as the street when I mean street signs, there's the red light, green light stuff. Those street lights, my bad, the street lights were down. The street signs were flung actually right off the stop sign, which is crazy. But lots of bad stuff, lots of trees on the ground, some roofing damage for some houses, some building damage for supermarkets, which is incredible. I never seen that. But I took a pretty strong hit. There were 97-mile-an-hour winds here, so it was pretty rough. But everything's alright. We'll be continuing some videos shortly. Remember this 342. Thank you for your time. And keep following me on Twitter if you do, for the latest info on anything I may be doing or thinking of doing. Take care, guys.